Good evening and welcome to
Blog Talk Radio.
I'm your host, Freddie Howard. Welcome. Welcome to j-f-shields High School. Tonight's broadcast, j-f-shields High School, August the 19th, 2018. Attention, Beatrice, Tunnel Spring, Peterman, McWiliams, Vredenburgh, Natchez, all J.F. Shields communities, J.F. Shields High School, will be having its cleanup. That'll be coming up this Saturday. This Saturday at 8 a.m. in the morning time, this Saturday morning. Come on out. Bring your weed eaters, your trimmers, your hedge cutters, your rakes, your hoes. Put on your gloves and put on your work clothes. So we're going to be cleaning up around J.F. Shields High School. And the primary focus is going to be the football field, where we open up our home game week after next, I believe, because our first home game, I believe, we'll be traveling. But anyway, I'll be giving you the schedule later on in the broadcast. But if you want to call in, the telephone number is 251-362-1935. We reached out to about 15 or 20 people. I know it's late, but we felt that this time hour would be a good time for us to do the broadcast. And guess what? For those who really are serious about J.F. Shields, they would be calling. Anyway, we have a good program lined up for you. We're going to be talking about the Alumni Association, as headed by Miss Lee. We're going to be talking about the J.F. Shields Athletic Reunion Committee, Special Athletic Reunion Committee, which handles the Hall of Fame for J.F. Shields High School athletes and patrons that are in the J.F. Shields Hall of Fame, and a number of other things. I want to open up with this is borrowed from a teacher, a quote here. If you're a teacher and the students aren't your top priority, please resign or let this be your last year. That's some powerful words there. If you're a teacher, students should be your number one goal. Students should be your number one goal. If you're in a leadership position with the me or I mindset, you will soon find out that you need people in order to lead people. Who will you lead if you have no followers? That's from the mindset of someone that is selfish. It's okay to look out for yourself, but the thing of it is, as a leadership in education, your main focus is your quality, your skills, making sure that you're up on all you need to be as a leader in education, and the focus is on your administration, on your students, and all of the things that is for the betterment of those that are following you or that you are leading. In other words, you're leading them to a position of where that they are focused on their institution of learning, making it better, and all those kind of good things like that. If you are at the central office and you think you are higher than the law, think again. In other words, you are in a position where that the law guides your actions, how you behave. That's in so far as your education, so far as your policies, so far as your teacher staff policies, education institution policies. In other words, you're all about doing what is right from a lawful standpoint, dealing with students, teachers, parents, everybody that's involved. If you're a parent and you follow up mess instead of following up with your kids' grades, get real. When they say mess, they're talking about junk. That is not real. If you focus on your kids' welfare and grades and things like that, we do understand a lot of parents come to the schools in different schools and raising Cain about their child and saying that my child will not do this. Children will do children things. Children will do children things. That's anywhere in the world, any time of day. Children will do children things. There are cases when there are situations when a child is abused or whatever, either by a parent or a teacher or somebody else. There is cases when that is to be done, but there is a proper procedure for which in doing that. But that is not the place for you to come out to the school, turning the chairs over, fighting students, fighting teachers, fighting principals, fighting administrators, fighting counselors, and I'm talking about physically going to blows. That's not where it is. There is a way of handling situations, all situations at the school. There is a student-teacher handbook. that gives the guidelines for how you should behave and what your procedures area to adjust your grievances. If you are always talking about what's wrong with our school, but you have never contributed anything other than 3 minutes opinion, please look in the mirror. This thing about contributing to the school, that is about you and your institution. In other words, the school belongs to you, parents. School belongs to you, community. School belongs to you, local patrons there in the community. And anything that you do not take responsibility for, that's paying, that's looking out for, you have dropped the ball. It is your responsibility. Say, for instance, if something needs to be done on the campus, come on campus, get in touch with the administrator, go by the office, go by the principal's office, say you want to do this and you want to do that. And you tell them how you're going to do it and why you're going to do it and when you're going to do it. And then follow through and do just that, helping out the administration, the staff, the teachers, anybody. Help out any way you can. And I do believe that when you go on campus, you should have a welcoming mat open there for you to let you know that you can help if you would like to help. So do not always complain and going on about what's going on at the school and you never out there doing anything. And for goodness sake, don't go out there always talking about getting paid for what you do. The school belongs to you. That's your house. That's your home. That's your community. That's your school. That's your teachers. All of that belongs to you. Take care of it as if it for you was yours and that you love it and you care about it. Now, if your child is acting a fool at home, please don't be shocked to find that they're doing the same thing at school. You can't control your child at home. How do you expect an administrator, a principal, a counselor, a teacher, anybody on the staff at a junior, elementary, pre-K, or anywhere else to control your child? And guess what, parent? You know your children. You know your children. Absolutely. You know your children. All right? Teenage girls, messy girls grow up to be messy women who have hard time making and keeping friends. Don't be her. Talking about young ladies on campus. Carry yourself as a young lady with respect and dignity, as you should. That is all I need to say in that regard. The same way as young boys, teenage boys. It's okay to pull your pants up. Do you know this trend started in prison? Remember, weak, nonchalant boys usually grow up to be weak, nonchalant men. Take responsibility. If you are in any part of your educational arena where you take responsibility of your grades, when you come to school, have a pencil, paper, pen, notebook, books, everything that you need to learn. Come to school prepared to learn. It is okay to be a child, to interact, to play with your friends and be decent and in order, but it's now a place for bullying and being a fighting and a mess up in the classroom. The loudest thing and destroying and taking up a class teacher's time. If you go in a classroom and you are always the loudest thing and keeping up a mess in that classroom, she cannot teach, or he cannot teach in that class with you raising Cain in the classroom. You have a responsibility too, and that your responsibility is to learn, to get your lesson, study, prepare. If you're going to take a test, prepare to take the test. Study for the test. Know your education material. Know your lesson. When you call on to read, read. Whatever you have to do as responsibility as a student, you do that. The teacher is in charge in the classroom. Your parents is in charge of you. The principal is in charge at the classroom. The counselor is in charge at the classroom, on the campus. They are in control of the school. They have a responsibility for you. And when they come for a responsibility to you, they have to do things that take care of you and protect you. When you get on the bus, be orderly, decent. Act like you're supposed to act. Don't get on the bus raising Cain and fighting and in the back of the bus and distracting the driver, and the driver got to pay attention to the road.